Hey, hey, hey. Happy Friday. I just got off work and went to eat dinner with my family, and it was super, super good. It's like a southern cooking catfish place. It's really good. It's called Huck's. But this week is our first real week back, I guess, from San Diego, and we're talking about college roommates and telling people. My nose itches. I'm sorry. Ugh. Okay. This topic actually really, really pertains to me because being trans, it's not always as noticeable as being gay, right? I mean, because if you have a girlfriend and you kiss your girlfriend, people are kind of going to know that you're gay. But you would never know, at least I don't think, that you would know unless I told you that I'm trans. So, in college, I actually was not transitioning yet. I was out as a lesbian, and I had a dorm mate that was from a small Texas town, a small Christian Texas town, and I told her through text message, actually. I told her that my girlfriend and I were coming to move our furniture in, or my furniture in, and like that we'd be there soon or something, and I think she was so caught off guard because I definitely didn't know how to tell her, so I just sort of like word vomit everywhere, and luckily it went okay, but I don't advise it. It's not the way to do things. Usually my advice would be to get to know people a little, see where they stand and how they feel about things, and then do it when you feel most comfortable. That's definitely the approach that I have now that I pass. I hate the term pass, but that I pass in society 100%. As male, you would never know that I had any other background otherwise, and some people just don't deserve to know. They don't have the education or the sensitivity or just the open-mindedness to be okay with you and all that you've got going on. So there was a question about the internet and if you should tell someone in person if it's the internet. I don't really understand what you were talking about with that one, but I do think that it's ultimately your decision when you tell people, especially professionally or friend-wise, or if you're living with them, because living with people is much different than them accepting you and them being okay with you from a distance, so, and you want to make your situation easiest on both parties. So not to say that you should accommodate them by being less of who you are, but just that it might be best not to be as abrasive about it from the beginning and sort of feel out who they are and what kind of person they are and how they work best. The last question is the one that I wanted to touch on most because I feel like I do that a lot dating. I date women, and I don't tell them right off the bat that I'm trans. I'm not like, hey, I'm Cade, nice to meet you. By the way, here's this. I don't. I introduce myself as Cade, and most of the time as a big dork as well. But I go out on a couple dates. I date a girl for a little while to see if it's actually going to go somewhere. Not every person that you date or every person that you're friends with or that you live with will end up being a permanent fixture or a semi-permanent fixture. So, it's up to you if you kind of bare your soul to them and whether or not it would be in vain. For me, telling everyone would be in vain, especially with where I live and how people tend to react. So I usually wait anywhere from like 6 weeks to 3 or 4 months. It just depends on how fast the relationship goes, like friendships and people that I'm dating and stuff like that. So I don't have any living experience with anyone, so I can't really talk about that, but I do know that it can be awkward. As can most situations that we find ourselves in. Why do I feel like the majority of our videos are like, hey, this is a really awkward situation that we have to deal with. Go us. High five. And now we're giving you the advice on how to fix it. So my advice, Awkward Turtle, is to just be cautious and not lay everything out there and put yourself in any sort of danger. Usually your gut instincts will guide you. And if talking in person is too awkward, write them a letter, or, at the very least, send them a Facebook message. People nowadays tend to react differently to all types of communication. So I guess as long as they don't read it on a Twitter, then you should be okay. I'm exhausted. I'm sorry. I wish that I had better advice for you for this video, but you got to see Lou and Claire, and they're fucking awesome. I love them. I love you, by the way. And we miss Michelle. I hope everything is going well in her neck of the woods. She needed a little breather. So yeah. Baby Beeves. I want to hear about some of your, how you decided to tell people, or if you wait, especially from, the trans guys that watch that have lesbian experiences, or any girls that are dating trans people, how they deal with telling people, and if they're stealth or not. Yeah. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry it's so short. Hopefully I have more to say in upcoming weeks. I miss you guys, you beeves. I miss you lots. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great weekend.